Good morning. Welcome back. Today is 8/17/2018 here in the United States and 8/18/2018 in New Zealand. We're going to run down the quakes that have happened since midnight. The first quake is a 2.6 and it was 53 kilometers deep. This quake happened over here on the North Island, East Coast. And this is near Hicks Bay. The next quake was a 2.3 and it was 5 kilometers deep. This was down on the west coast of the North Island. You can see it's a really mountainous area. I don't know if there's any views in this area, so we're going to just peek through. I like looking to see if there's any views. And there's none. So we're moving on to the next one, which is 1.5, and it was 15 kilometers deep. This was also on the east coast of the North Island, near Wimbledon Road. We may actually have a view here. We do. So we're going to go right down here. Don't know if we'll be able to see the area where the quake happened, but it was off to this side, so it would be back in this way. Check this out. Beautiful. Thank you, Google. The next quake was a 1.7 and it was 26 kilometers deep. This was down here east coast of South Island. Wow. Check that out. Let's see what this looks like closer up, if it gives us closer up. Wow. So we can get a look here. Next quake was a 1.8 and it was 17 kilometers deep. Until this area was over here at the Hawke's Bay. The next quake was a 2.4 and it was 40 kilometers deep. This was on the east coast. The next quake was a 1.2 and it was 7 kilometers deep. This was back over here near Taupo. This is also the area where that swarm location was this last year. The next quake was a 2.2 and it was 35 kilometers deep. This was over here in the Cook Strait area. The next quake was a 1.8 and it was 89 kilometers deep. This was on the west coast of the South Island. This is Mount Newton. Don't know if there's a view in this area, but I'm going to back out and look. There seems to be one down here, so we'll just go here. You can see the area was back in this way. Wow, check that out. And moving on to the next one. It's a 2.6 and it was 56 kilometers deep. This was near Pagatia Bay, I think. Near the Bay of Plenty. The next quake was a 4.1 at 192 kilometers deep, and it was deleted. The next quake was a 2.5, and it was 32 kilometers deep. This was off the end of the North Island. Let me see something real quick. The next quake was a 2.2, and it was 55 kilometers deep. It was also near the Bay of Plenty, or outside the Bay of Plenty area, North Island. The next quake was a 1.4, and it was 9 kilometers deep. And it was in Lake Taupo. The next quake was a 0.6, 5 kilometers deep. And you can tell this was near Mount Tongariro. And near Lake Rotorua. The next quake was a 1.6, and it was 19 kilometers deep. And we'll go down here right next to it. And the quake was right in this area where these sheep are. The next quake was a 1.8, and it was 72 kilometers deep. And I believe that's Nagmuto Road area. The next quake was a 2.2, and it was 21 kilometers deep. And this was in the Cook Strait area. The next quake was a 2.0, and it was 50 kilometers deep. And this is where Clearwater Crayfish is here. And you have Wero Valley School here. North Bank is over here. The next quake was a 2.1, and it was 25 kilometers deep. I don't know where we're going. Okay, this thing took me way outside the ballpark here. I think I messed up on this one. Let's check that real quick. This one was at 6:54. I think I got the wrong directions in here. So we're going to look at this one real quick. I think I got it in the wrong place. Yep, most definitely. Okay, this was near where the 1.7 happened as well, the Bay of Plenty area. Our next quake was a 1.9, 17 kilometers deep. And this was in the Cook Strait area. The next quake was 0.6, 5 kilometers deep. And this looks like a river here. So we're going to go look. I think this would be cool. Okay, we're going to go right here. It looks like a little river. And moving on to the next one is a 2.0. It's 37 kilometers deep. And it is off the side of the North Island, East Coast. And that's Talaga Bay there. And Tocumuro Bay, so it's right about here. The next quake and the last one is a 1.7. It was 25 kilometers deep. Thank you for watching. If you like my videos, please hit like and subscribe. Also, please share my videos. Please remember to check your seismic agencies as quakes do upgrade and downgrade. Thank you, and we will see you next time.